welcome back to Good Day Big Bear. Thanks for staying tuned. I'm John Wells with Exit Realty.
How in the world did you plan that without me even knowing it? This is Dan Bathurst with Exit Realty. Good morning to you.
You're watching stats. You're watching
looking at
reruns.
this,
You're divided too much there, Dan. Welcome to Good Day Big Bear and the Find a Home version of Real Estate Stats here in town. And we are coming to you on March. What's today?
This
Second?
is March the 4th or
March
the
3rd?
Anyway, it's March.
It's
the beginning of
Monday,
March.
Monday in March there. Very good. And as we go into the third month of the first quarter here, you know, things are still fairly brisk compared to what's available in the market. There's not a lot of inventory out there.
No, and it has definitely changed the whole complexion of what's been going on for the last 5 years, and now all of a sudden we're in a situation. And it's not by demand of everybody wanting to buy something to get a great deal anymore. It's more about inventory. It's more about what we don't have and availability, and not necessarily on the low side, and that's where everybody seems to be jumping.
Yeah. Well, you know, I think from a buyer's perspective, people tend to wait for the bottom.
Yes.
You follow the stock market down, and that's the time you want to buy low and sell high.
Exactly.
And now that we're seeing prices starting to edge up,
Well, as I think I explained probably a year ago, it's overcompensation is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
We rode a bubble and went way up there,
Right.
and it was ridiculous. And how it went when the bubble popped, it created a lot of havoc and a lot of freaking out, and people. There's a great
held
term,
on to the
freaking
money.
out, huh?
Freaking out. That's very
But
technical
anyway,
real estate.
yeah. And as professional as I can be here, it's a very lax atmosphere.
Yeah, there you go.
But I think what happened was then so everybody got into that panic mode, and we panicked and went below the market line, overcompensating in the other direction to
Right.
the point where now I believe that we're seeing the bottom. Things are starting to do that little upturn, and the actual market line is up here somewhere. So now is the time definitely to buy. And especially first-time buyers and younger people. You've got good interest rates out there. You've got 100% financing available through USDA, VA. So it's a good opportunity for everyone. But that isn't going to hang very long. And the only thing that's really making it strong for the seller right now is that we have a lack of inventory.
Right. Almost. I mean, compared to what we normally have, almost nothing. We've got a total 291 residential listings.
Well, when you think about that, how many agents do we have in the valley?
306.
Okay, so we have more agents than we do listings right now, so that's one apiece.
And I had several showings with one property this weekend from agents from down the hill that had sold somebody their primary residence down there, and they're bringing them up to try and find a second home, and they don't have the lockbox, and it's a bit of a challenge, but nonetheless, there's people coming from other markets into our market.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, it's because, again, there's low inventory down the hill, so they're reaching out for anything that they can get their hands on.
Well, even the foreclosures and the short sales, there's like nothing there. There's only 11 short sales listed in the whole valley, which is like 10% of what it was mid-year last year, and there's only 17 foreclosures out there.
And that short sale market is basically depleting now simply because I think a lot of agents are just tired of dealing with short sale. It's too time consuming, and in this stretch that we're in right now, the opportunities are far and few between, and you don't want to tie yourself up for 5 months on a short sale and miss any other opportunity that might come along as a resale value.
I mean, from a buyer's side.
From a buyer's side, yeah, you're going to buy something. You're going to put yourself in a position where you're tied up, your money's tied up. You can't move at all, and you're going to be 3 to 5 months, and with absolutely no notification that you're going to get it.
Yeah. You're still.
No
and in the meantime, the market's creeping up right past.
Exactly.
And it's still, real estate. People have said, "Oh, real estate's over. People are never going to buy homes again." You got to live someplace.
Real estate
well,
is
your
it,
kids.
my kids.
Your daughter was renting
and paying, rent, and it took me a year to convince her, and believe me, it was the battle of, we don't want to get into that, where we could never afford it, we could never do it. And they both her and her husband both came out of military, so they had opportunity for VA just to find out, and they looked into it, and they literally bought themselves a 3-bedroom, 2-bath for $1 less a month than they're paying for rent.
And that's before taxes.
And that's before
There
taxes.
still are tax advantages to
Yes.
owning a home that you
Yes.
don't get
Yes,
as
and
a
that
renter.
was no money down, absolute, and they actually, the VA helped pay for their closing costs as well. So just to let you know, USDA, VA, there are programs out there for you first-time buyers, you young people. Now's the time, and because no matter what you get now, it's going to be worth something in the future. And other than these people that, rather than they buy it at the peak, this is the lowest point in the market that we've had for a long time.
Long time.
Long
time. And you're right, there are so many programs. I think that can be intimidating in itself. Another reason, get a professional.
Yeah.
Whether it's us here at Exit Realty, which we'd be happy to help you with your home.
We prefer.
Or somebody, but go talk to somebody. I was talking to a gentleman the other day that was doing a termite report. He's the termite guy. He says, I kind of want to buy a house, but I don't know if I could. And what do you think? And I said, go talk to a mortgage broker.
Absolutely.
I mean, it costs little or nothing, depending on who you talk to find out for sure whether you're in the game or not.
Just get the advice, talk to a professional in any level of this business, because the thing that's going on, and we can't put enough emphasis on it right now, is the fact that your opportunities are great, whether you're the seller or the buyer. The opportunity is great for either side of the fence. And our range right now for sales for resale.
58,000 to 2,900,000.
Yeah, so I mean, everybody's included in this package.
Yes.
So get out there and take the time and look into it. If you've even remotely thought about buying a home or putting your house on the market, if you'd just like more information, give us a call at 909-878-0522. We're happy to help you with anything that we can. Or you can go on the website at exitrealtybigbear.com.
And if you want to look at all these stats, I mean, we could spend hours here talking about stuff and what they mean. Go to findahomeinbigbear.com. Right there on the front page are this week's stats. You can click on any of them and get all the details that are there for you. But find out. Get out there. Don't listen to your neighbors. Don't think you know what's going on. Ask a professional about your individual case and get in the market. I think
Remember,
you'll be very
procrastination is the biggest thief of opportunity. So just make a decision and get out there and do something.
Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next week.
Have a
Say
good
goodbye,
day.
Dan.
Goodbye.